Hello everyone. Today, I want to share some practical advice for foreign companies on how to protect their brands in China and, more importantly, when to register their trademarks. Many overseas companies believe that trademark registration can wait until they officially enter the Chinese market. Unfortunately, that is a very common and costly mistake. China adopts a first-to-file system, which means that trademark rights generally belong to the party that files first, not necessarily the party that uses the brand first. If someone else registers your trademark before you do, you may face significant legal and commercial obstacles when trying to enter China. So, when should you apply? My advice is simple. Register your trademark as early as possible. Ideally, you should file your trademark application in China when you are manufacturing products in China, you are planning to sell products to Chinese customers, you are attending trade shows in China, you are negotiating with Chinese suppliers or distributors, or even before you publicly launch your brand internationally. In practice, I often recommend that clients file their Chinese trademarks immediately after deciding on their brand name. The cost of registration is relatively low, but the cost of recovering a hijacked trademark can be extremely high. How should foreign companies apply? First, conduct a trademark search to determine whether identical or similar marks have already been registered. Second, file applications in the appropriate classes. China follows the NICE classification system, but each class contains numerous subclasses. Therefore, selecting the right classes and subclasses is critical. For example, if you sell medical devices, you may need protection not only in Class 10, but also in other related classes, depending on your products and services. Third, consider registering both the original trademark and its Chinese version. Many Chinese consumers will naturally create a Chinese name for your brand. If you do not choose and register one yourself, someone else may do so first. Fourth, if your products are sold on platforms such as Amazon, Alibaba, or Temu, trademark registration in China can provide strong evidence when dealing with counterfeit products and unauthorized sellers. Final thoughts. The best time to protect your brand in China is before problems arise, not after. Trademark registration is not merely a legal formality, it is a strategic investment that safeguards your market access and your brand value. If your company plans to manufacture, source, or do business in China, make trademark registration one of the first items on your checklist.